room. A streaming room with donuts, and donuts make me crazy. Huh? Oh, there we go. Wait. Government, I was still set up for my last stream. Aristeru. I have so many fun stories to tell you today. Let's hope I remember them all. Wow. I may or may not have been half asleep or asleep for most of them, so it's gonna be a little hard to remember. Aristeru? もうだよ。Oh my gosh. So as you can probably tell, I stayed up the entire night for my radio show. I literally left the house. Like my stream ended like 5 minutes before I left the house. I know I got dressed while the music was running, and I was like, okay, now we're going, now we go. I did make my train, which is good. I did make my train. Once again, I had to take a little different route, cause you know, Germany weather right now is a little messy. So instead of taking a train the whole way, I took a bus. And in the bus, there was a whole class of children. And I was like, oh god, oh no. So I was just sitting there, just, you know, falling asleep, in my seat. And suddenly, the heckin' gremlin behind me starts kicking my chair. Starts kicking my chair the entire time. I'm like, oh my god. And then I hear from behind me, "Oh my gosh, guys, let's all try to pile into the seat." And I'm like, "No." And then I hear behind me, "Yeah, oh my gosh, guys, we can still fit 2 more. Guys, we can still fit 2 more. Look, guys, we're 5 people in the seat." I know, and then I feel someone tugging on my hair, heckin' gremlins trying to bother random people. Yeah, I was so mad. I thought I was chewing gum at the time, so I envisioned myself just turning around, putting that gum in someone's hair as revenge for them tugging my hair. But I was like, "No, Ivy, no, let's not go to prison today, Ivy." Let's not do that, Ivy. It took the last bit of self-restraint I had. Cause I was so tired. When I'm tired, I don't have the best judgment. But I could manage to hold myself back. I know, arigato ne. Chotto matte ne. Wow, arigato. Thank you, Anima. Aristeru ari. And also, I gotta watch this on the lurkers since dealing with the blizzard. Oh yeah, the US is going through right now, huh? I thought for our relay, Lulu, Lassa was supposed to be in it, but she lost her internet. So we were like, oh my gosh, what are we gonna do? And so we had to scramble to make it work. I kept pinging people like, oh my gosh, Nene, can you do a little longer? Nene, can you do a little longer? Yeah. I know. Also yesterday during the arigato. Thank you, Tarne. That happened to me on a long haul bus ride. I stood up and addressed the mother, "Control your brat or I'll duct tape him to his seat." Kid stopped. I hope the mother felt sufficiently embarrassed. Yeah, Moza's really not doing well. I told her to go to the hospital several times. I was like, "Hey, please consider going to the hospital. This is not good." I mean, to be fair, I don't know what it's like in the US and like whether going to hospital is not the same option, but like if I had what she had, I would be in the intensive care unit already. So, I don't get it. Ne. Yeah. Like, for a while, Ari once caught a really bad stomach bug when I was still younger. And they actually gave me a injection to stop me from throwing up, cause otherwise, you know, like I needed the water in my body, and I needed it in my body, you know. Yeah. Ne, I hope she gets better, but geez, it sounds really serious. On that note, how are your infections? I feel great. I feel amazing, but I'm still taking my meds because the doctor said to take the full course. Hi. Hi. Ne. But yeah, I feel good now. I feel so good now. The higher dosage really did it. I know, it was so frustrating on my second appointment. I went there and I was like, it hurt. It hurted. And the doctor was like, yeah, but you just gotta keep taking your medicine. I was like, is it normal that it gets worse after I take the medicine for like 5 days? And he's like, not really, I guess. I guess I'll give you more. And yeah. How did we feel after all that drinking? Oh, I felt loopy when I went to bed. I was like, oh my god, oh, I want to show up, but I just fell asleep, so I was fine. えっと。I know, uh, where was I? Alright, when it comes to the radio stream yesterday, I had my alerts turned off when I wasn't looking. Maybe because on one hand I was panicking, but on the other hand, I totally thought that I'd forget to turn them off. Like if I had them on during my talking segments, I was scared I was gonna forget to turn them off during the music. And then you just hear wahoo! Wah! While the music was running. I hate those, I was like, I'll just keep them off entirely. It's a really long stream. Demo. As for the people who download and gifted during this stream, arigato ne. Thank you, Playcut. Happy 31 months. Hontoni arigato. Also, thank you, Torne. Happy 32 months. It's been a great week, though. Yeah, Idol Fest was nice. Ne. Also, hontoni arigato. Thank you so much, Hunter, Fian Dunk. Thank you so much for the gift of memberships. Unfortunately, the alerts were not heard on stream. I didn't want to blast people's ears out with yo while they were listening to Alpha singing a ballad. Oh my gosh, you guys want to know something fun about our auditions? We already got over 100 applications. And it's been like less than 48 hours. Can you believe? Huh. すごいね。まあ。That's pretty exciting, huh? That's pretty exciting. Ne. But the auditions are still open for like a month, so maybe we'll get some more in it. Hi. Will you be making a playlist? I have a playlist. I'll just have to set it to public later. Yeah, demo. Right. Aside from that, I. Okay, let me tell you about the rest of the stuff that happened to me today. Needless to say, I was very tired. When I came to my work today, and oh my gosh, the entire workday, I don't even remember half of it. Nemo, at one point, my superior writes me and the fellow intern an email, and he's like, hey, come meet me in my office. I've got work for you. And we shuffle to his office and we knock and we're like, hello sir, please sir, some crumbs of work, sir. And he opens the door and he's like, no, I'm on a phone call. Wait for me. And so right outside his office there's a couch. So we sit down to wait for him to finish his phone call. And I just sit down and I'm gone. I just sit down and I go, I was just the moment I touched that couch, I was away. So after a while of me just completely passed out, the other intern is like, hey, psst, Ari. And I'm like, oh, what? And I just sit up completely straight and she's like, oh, he's coming. And I'm like, oh. And then the guy comes out of his office and he's like, yeah, wait, so I have to go talk to someone, but just wait for me there or I'll be right back. And he walks down the hallway and the moment he's around the corner, I am already asleep again. Like, I have not said a word to that girl next to me. I just fell asleep right there. Like, the minute the second he was out of sight, I was... I know. And then she was like, psst, Ari. And I was like, oh. And I sat up straight again and she was like, he's coming. But it was just someone else walking down the hallway. And as soon as I saw that, I just fell asleep again. And this happened like 3 more times. What must she think of me? Like, I I legitimately like passed out asleep in front of her like 4 times, and she had to wake me up each time. I was back asleep in a matter of like 10 seconds. I know. Oh my gosh. um your brain decided to give her the wheel, but like every time she was like, "Psst, Ivy," I just instantly snapped up and sat up straight like I was awake. I know. Are you working with a guy that didn't do anything for the group project? No, he is not there. He's not there. Yeah. Nemo, also today I feel like it felt a little. Arigato. Thank you, Tarne. At this point, claim narcolepsy. It's okay. I already blamed it on the medication I'm taking for my stomach condition. I'm like, yeah, those make me so tired. Sorry. Ne. Demo. For the rest of the day, it was really weird. Cause everyone came into the office late, except for, of course, me and the other intern. We were the only people who were there on time. And so we walked to, like, the only other worker who was there. We walked to their office and we were like, "Hi there, we don't have anything to do right now. Do you have anything to do for us? Do you know what we're supposed to do?" And they were like a mouthful deep into a bowl of cereal, and they just looked up at us and they were like, no, just go chill. Ne, and then it was such a weird day. So we went to chill for an hour, and then I did like an hour of work, and then some superior came in with new interns, which I don't know why they're getting new interns if the branch is shutting down, but they're only there for like a week. It was really interesting, because the new interns, they were like super tall. Like one of them had a beard, and they were like, "Yeah, hi, we're the new interns." And so we start introducing ourselves, and me and the other girl were like, "Yeah, so we're in university, yeah, so like 5th semester, what semester are you?" And then the guy with the beard, he goes, "Yeah, I'm currently in 9th grade." And we're like, Anna, what do you mean? What do you mean? That guy is still a high schooler. He's got a beard, he's so tall. I know, that is so funny. Oh my god, I was thinking the entire time, no way, those people look so much older than us, no way. I can't believe it. Adi officially looks younger than a 9th grader. Gosh, dang it. And then the superior was like, "Yeah, I don't really have work for any of you guys, so just like talk to them." And we were like, "Okay." So we asked them awkward questions like, "Hey, so how is school? Yeah, what kind of subjects do you like at school?" I don't know. It felt weird. And then we went on lunch break, and everyone was yapping, and everyone was there, and they yapped for so long. And we were like, maybe we should go back to our offices, like lunch break is over. And the superior was like, "No, stay here, we're talking." And we were like, okay. So I know I didn't even have any more food to eat. I was just sitting there for like an hour over lunch break, listening to them talk. The topic of conversation was Dönerpreise. Dönerpreisindex. Ne. They just talked about Döner. Ne. Yeah, so I feel like I didn't do a lot. I feel like I could have just stayed at home today, honestly. Not donut, dinner kebab. Anone. Do you not like the food? Yeah, it's a rather salient topic in Germany. Ne, well, on the way home, obviously, I also fall asleep. I also fall asleep. Ne. Well, I was like, where are we? Where are we? Oh. Where are we? Where are we? Oh no. Hi, Larry. I'm telling them about my day today because I didn't get any sleep, so I kept falling asleep. I fell asleep at work. I fell asleep on the train. And just by coincidence, I woke up just before my station. I was like, oh, my station, my stop. Yeah, and then I clambered out. And I went to like a cafe chain, and they offered like a chai latte. So I was like, one chai latte, please, because I needed to wait for like half an hour for my next train. And they gave it to me, and I took a sip, and I was like, cause it tasted like they just put like 2 snoutsfuls of cinnamon in there. It did not taste like chai latte. It just tasted like they put like 2 snoutfuls of cinnamon powder in there. It literally, it burned my throat. It burned my throat. Like, you know how when you like take pure cinnamon, it burns? Yeah, it tastes like that. And I was like, what did they do to that drink? I know. Demo, after that, I was really I was really awake. I know. Yeah. Don't encourage her. Honestly, I'm very surprised that I didn't get robbed blind while I was sleeping on the train. I was holding my phone in a very precarious position. Anyone could have just yoinked it and walked off with it. Well, it's a good thing I wasn't on a train to Frankfurt then, because otherwise I definitely would have gotten robbed, ne. Ito. Yeah. Then I finally go home, and I changed my clothes, I took a shower, not in that order, then I ate something. It was, Sauerkraut und Kartoffelbrei und Kassler. Ito. And then, I was just chilling for a little while. I didn't want to fall asleep too early because I still wanted to visit my grandma. So I went to visit my grandma. And I was like, Grandma, I'm sorry, I can't take it anymore. I'm going to bed. And that was like pretty much like an hour before I was supposed to sleep. What? Before I was supposed to stream. An hour before I was supposed to stream. So I was like, okay, I'll just set myself an alarm for 30 minutes so I can set up the stream in time. But then something happened. Then something very weird happened. The alarm rang as promised 30 minutes later, but ID was eeped out. ID brain was not there. So, you know, I was like wrapped up in my heating blanket. So I like stumbled out of bed. I snouted myself. I fell on the floor. I was tangled up in my blanket. I couldn't get out. I was like, oh no, oh god. So I had to wiggle out of that blanket like a larvae hatching. And then it was really dark. I didn't have my phone in my hands. I didn't know where the door was. I tried to search for the light switch, so I just kept like, you know, like smacking the wall when you're looking for the light switch. But I didn't know where I was. I was like, where am I? Where am I? I can't see. I can't see. I couldn't figure out where in the room I was. And the alarm from the phone was still going because, you know, I fell out of bed, so I didn't have the chance to turn it off. So I like stumbled my way back to my bed, and I hit my leg on the corner of the bed, and I fell into the bed, and I grabbed my phone, and I was like, oh my gosh, thank God I can finally see. And I used my flashlight on my phone to find the light switch. But yeah, and after that whole ordeal, you know, like I'd snouted myself, I'd gotten stuck on the floor. I'd hit my leg on the bed. I was like, you know what? I think I need like an extra hour of cooking. I think I need to move the stream a little bit because I need some extra time. Nah. I was like, oh, I'm not ready. Nah. Did the larvae hatch into a butterfly? It hatched into ID. Because ID does not like butterflies. They're rather ugly. If you look away from the wings, they have such ugly little snouts. Nah. And that's how I ended up here. And that's just how I ended up here. Nah. A moth then? Well, moths have nicer faces, but I'm just not generally a fan of bugs. No. No, sir.
Thank you so much.
Arigato. Thank you, Anama. This is exactly why we need to protect her. She needs a husband to drive her to work. And luckily I'm available. Just need a signature on my certificate. Wadaya. What do you mean work? Oh, I don't want to work. I know, just am I not good enough like this? Am I not good enough sleeping like 20 hours a day? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that I'm not allowed to sleep 20 hours a day? That's messed up. That is messed up. Oh man, and then I gotta go to work tomorrow again. Heck. I don't wanna. Bruder, kann man mal machen, muss man aber nicht. Ich muss schon wieder in 5 Stunden aufstehen. Abartig. I have to get up in 5 hours again. Why? ¿Por qué? No quiero, por favor. No quiero. I want to call in sick, but I've already called in sick too much last week and the week before. Is Lady saying that if we go turn into worms, she wouldn't like us anymore? Oh, well, I have nothing against worms. I used to play with them a lot when I was younger. I used to like cut them apart and bury them alive, but I used to play with them. I was a little bit of a psychopath kid as a child. I was like, oh my gosh, look, it's a worm. And then I just ripped it apart. But we're talking about like toddler level. I was a toddler. How many hours does Lady work? Well, I work 7 hours. 7 hours a day, 5 days a week. Plus, like, about 2 hours of commute back and forth. So 4 hours of commute plus 7 hours of work equals 11 hours. Plus 1 hour of getting ready. So 12 hours. Nicht, dass ich auf 14,7 Krankheitstage komme. Nee, ich muss an den März denken, ja, für den März. Für den Friedrich muss ich mich anstrengen. Muss mal wieder in die Hände spucken. Thema Bruttosozialprodukt. Ja. That's a heckin' commute. I know, it's bad. Well, I feel like it's actually safer than driving, cause you know, with how tired I usually am, I feel like you know when I fall asleep on the train, it's a funny story. If I were to fall asleep while driving a car, I would not be here to tell the story. You know, that's why I love home office. That is why I have to complain, cause like 90% of the people at the office are in home office on Monday and Friday, but we're not allowed to be. Like, literally everyone else, they're like, oh yeah, sorry, that guy isn't here, he's in home office. Or yeah, oh, that person, yeah, no one's here today, sorry, they're all in home office. Why is ID not in home office? Why am I not in home office? No, sorry, I'm a little bit passionate about this. If I was in home office, I could sleep like 3 hours longer. Beschwerde Brief. Ja, Sie müssen mit der Zeit gehen in diesem Unternehmen. Wo ist das hybride Arbeitsmodell? Wo ist das? Doko Doko. Ja. Demoni. Yeah. A laptop and VPN access. Wow, wakata. They should just give me a laptop. I'm freezing. It's so cold. It's not really cold. I'm just tired. I'm just tired though. I know. I hope you won't mind if this stream today is a little bit shorter, considering that we had like a over 7-hour-long stream yesterday. I did not think it was gonna be that long, to be fair. I was like, yeah, some nice 6 hours, and then I'll have some extra time to sleep and get ready. No, it went over 7 hours. Oopsie. I know it ended up really long. I know. I want to congratulate any troopers who made it all the way through. Yeah, who made it all the way through. I know. Also, in case you couldn't tell, the interview that I was really nervous about was the one with Isa. Yeah, I was really nervous about talking to Isa because I really like her music. I really often listen to her cover of Perfect Celebrity, or also her original song. So I was like, oh my gosh. I know. Ito, or like I listened to her cover of Disturbia a lot before, and I was like, oh my gosh, wait, I'm gonna be talking to her? That's crazy. Nah. I did great. Yeah, I think it kind of showed that I like actually listened to her music. Hi. Nee. She does sing so well. Yeah. I learned many new songs. Honestly, I also saw a lot of new V-Dere covers. Thanks to the radio. I was like, wait, oh my gosh. Why does Alpha have like 50 plus covers? You sounded very knowledgeable about everyone though. Yeah, I actually prepared for the interviews. Like, I went through their channels and I was like, oh, they did this and they did this. Ne. Ito. Yeah, demo. Yeah, Alpha has a lot of covers. I know. I think Alpha has like about as many covers as the rest of us combined. Even including Spica. Ne. Yeah. So I was like, okay, we put 2 Alpha songs, we put 1 song from someone else. 2 Alpha songs, 1 song from someone else. Because she literally has double the covers. She has like more covers than the rest of us combined. Yeah. There were a few from you and Speak I wasn't familiar with. Eh, really? Which cover of mine did you not know? Which cover of mine were you not familiar with? Oh, speaking of, my cover that I got from my anniversary... what? No, not anniversary. Sorry, I'm EP. For my birthday... my birthday cover is ready. Which... You know, maybe a little bit late for my birthday. Maybe a little bit. But it is here. So I thought that maybe we could premiere it after me ideally singing Heartwave 100 times on Friday. It turned out rather cute, so not ne. We are the Knights of Ni. Happy birthday, Daddy. Thank you. Yeah, so you'll probably get to see it on Friday. Wow, I'm so excited. It's gonna be released. Yokatta. I haven't had a long... Sorry, my tongue is giving up service. My tongue is out of service. My tongue is out of business hours. My tongue clocked out for the day. What I was trying to say is... It's been a while since I've made a cover, sorry. My brain is going at like 3 miles a day. Oh gosh. Another thing that happened at work today was I was talking to the other intern and I was like, yeah, so what did you do on the weekend? And she answered and I just looked at her and I smiled and I nodded and then I was like, yeah, so what did you do on the weekend? And she was like, and I was like, oh, wait, you just answered that, sorry. It's still like a, I mean, you know, it's the medicine. And she was like, oh, yeah. Yabayo. Oh man. It's not... Madayo. Which is why, I might have to go to sleep so I don't fall asleep on the train again tomorrow or at work. Let's also not fall asleep at work. Otherwise I might really have to get a certificate that I have narcolepsy. Yeah. You can't keep using the medicine excuse. It sounds like you're on tsukari. Well, I'm not though, so if they put me through a tsukari test, I will show up nice and clean. Yeah. Ne. ちょっと待って。待ってだよ。What is this? これは何? Thank you, stolen car insurance. Excuse me, Miss Viridevils, but we've noticed you haven't filed your insurance renewal yet. If you'd kindly fill this online set of forms and can spare 7 more hours of your time chatting with your Viridevils, we truly appreciate your time. I think you got the wrong person. I don't have a car. Anyhow, I'll see you guys tomorrow, okay? I'll try to get some sleep now, and congratulations to all of y'all who watched yesterday's stream for several hours, and honestly, you could even tell yesterday that like my voice was getting more and more tired as the interviews went on. During the last interview with Nana, I was like, yeah, isn't that great? Yeah, and what about this song? I sounded so tired. I know. Nemo, I'll see you guys tomorrow. ありしたね。ばばばば。